Hey, Batman.
What?
There's something I've never quite understood. Like, why are you so popular? Like, everybody loves Batman. And I'm just curious, like, why? What is it personally that you think is appealing about you that that people just can't get enough of? Like that it draws them to you. Like, why?
Well, that's very simple, Bill. You have to understand, I'm the pinnacle of all human performance, of anything that is possible if you are willing to dedicate yourself and become exactly what you can be.
So then it's the aspirational idea that I can be Batman. I can be you because you're just a dude with powers. That's the idea. That's what makes you so, like, that's what makes you a thing, right? That why everybody loves you?
That's exactly what's going on. People need symbols. People need ideals, something to strive for. I'm it. If you were willing to dedicate yourself, eat right, work out, study, you could be me.
Okay, so hold on though. Hold on. Because here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that if I'm just willing to dedicate myself, right? Say I put in a workout every single day, which I do, actually. I do that. I personally do that. And I eat right basically every single day. I'll be honest about that. Every now and then I skip or cheat. But for the most part, I keep onto my diet all the time. And if I'm willing to study, if I'm willing to be open to the idea that there are things that I can learn, I can be you. And the aspirational part is that you are achievable if I but apply myself. That's the idea?
That's exactly right.
But that's not true. It's not true, like, at all. If I'm not mistaken, I've actually read something somewhere that talks about the fact that you can lift with your upper body 1,000 pounds. And that with your lower body, you can lift up to 2,000 pounds. That you can just leg press 2,000 pounds and you can, upper body press like 1,000 pounds. You could just do that. That's just a thing. And that you're like 6'5" and 200 something pounds. Is that like, because I don't know this for sure, but that doesn't sound like you can just dedicate that amount of time to be able to achieve that. And I don't even know, is that achievable? What's the strongest man in the world like? What does he bench press or leg press?
The strongest man in the world is considered to be Paul Anderson. He squats 1,200 pounds, bench presses 628 pounds, and deadlifts 820 pounds.
So that would make you stronger than the strongest man in the world. The guy that has literally dedicated himself to being the absolute strongest man currently living. And you outdo him 100%, more than 100%, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that you can like bench press 1,000 pounds and that you can leg press like 200 pounds, 2,000 pounds or something. Like, I know I've read that information somewhere. So, like, what?
I'm Batman.
Yeah, because that explains it. That explains it. Of course, that's why. That's exactly what's going on. Yeah. So, aspiration be damned. I mean, sure, whatever. You know what? Okay, so let's leave that part. Let's talk about something else. Like, is it the idea that if we're willing to push ourselves, we can achieve things that most people think humans can't achieve? Is that possibly the idea why everybody loves you? Because you're still obtainable even if strength-wise you're quite literally superhuman?
That could very well be it. I'm a mountain of willpower. There's absolutely nothing that I cannot achieve if I'm just willing to go for it. If I'm willing to dedicate myself. Pure willpower.
I can't help but feel like that's somebody else's shtick. Like it's not really you.
Are you talking about that glowing fool? Because let me tell you right now, I turned down his ring.
So you're stronger than any man can be, and you've got such great willpower that you were chosen by a green ring, and you, passed on it. You decided you didn't want it? Okay, so you're stronger than the strongest man can be. You have the willpower thing, but you decided that that's not something that you want to embrace. It's got to be your mind. It's got to be your mind. It's got to be the idea that you can achieve. If I was to dedicate myself to the study, the prep time, the ideal, though I still don't have your money. So even with all the prep time in the world, I'm still stuck at a Spider-Man level of making money, and I wouldn't be able to afford the things that I would need to be able to do the things that I would need to do in order to beat the enemies that you've beaten. So that's also just absolutely ridiculous. I can't be you. There's no aspiration to you. Are a superhero. You are superhuman. There's nobody, literally nobody that could be you. Nobody. It can't be done.
If money is the only obstacle, then you use that brilliance to get money. Money will buy the items you need and secure the abilities that you need to be able to do the things that you want to do. That's the secret. Apply yourself. Never give up. Obtain. Always push forward. And you could be Batman. You could achieve anything.
That sounds like a load of bullshit.
How did you get behind me?
Oh, didn't see me coming, huh? Magic! Magic is how I got up here without you noticing.
Magic is ridiculous. It's not aspirational at all. It's just a bunch of fairy tale nonsense. That's the reason it's allowed to break the rules and do things that I can't do.
Bullshit. Do things that you... What? Didn't you just survive atmospheric re-entry in, issue 130?
Hey, he's right. That actually did just happen. You just survived atmospheric re-entry as a man. As a man that just fell from outer space in the batsuit with just a gas mask type thing on, and then fell through the atmosphere and landed on the planet and was just okay. You were just okay. You're not aspirational at all. You survived atmospheric re-entry. There's literally nobody that could do that.
Ha! Explain that! Explain that, you Indiana Jones in the fridge son of a bitch!
I'm about to.
Good! Good, let's hear it! Let's hear the explanation!
I'm Batman.
Batman? Batman is not the explanation. That is not an explanation. That is your name.
And yet, I've proven my point exactly.
That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm going back to Grayskull. I've had enough.
Yeah, I have to agree with Dumbface. That's ridiculous. I'm gone. Bye. Nope, you're Batman. Yep.